Experiment 11. Its name is When the Fronts Collide. I will do this experiment to show that how cold and warm air masses mix by using hot and cold water. During the experiment, I'll answer some questions. I'll start with a hypothesis, then observe the mixing and explain why it happens. For this experiment, I'll use plastic container, hot and cold water, red and blue, food coloring, and the divider. So here's the hypothesis part. My hypothesis is that red hot water will rise because it's lighter, and the blue cold water will sink because it's heavier. So they will mix like blue cold water will moving down and the red water moving up.
Now let's do the experiment. I'm mixing boiling water with red color and cold water. When I remove the barrier, I expect the cold water to flow down. We see fluctuations here, as if fronts are forming and meeting. While this is happening, let me explain. Why are they mixing like that? They mix this way because warm water has lower density and cold water has higher density. So as I said before, the warm water rose and the cold water sank. 4. Yes, my hypothesis was correct. The water moved as I predicted. Let's move on to 5th question. How is this activity similar to warm and cold air masses mixing in Earth's atmosphere? How is it different? This activity is similar because just like water, when warm and cold air masses collide, they form a front. Cold air moves down. However, in the atmosphere, this process happens on much larger scale and influenced by wind, humidity and pressure, which create more complex weather patterns, leading us into question 6 about what kinds of weather fronts can produce. Let's look at cold fronts. Because of the cold front, air rises and moves rapidly, sudden and heavy rainfall occurs. On the other hand, on the warm fronts, long-term and light rainforms are observed because it rises slowly. As front rise, it expands and cools, and the water vapor condenses into clouds and rain. So, we have briefly illustrated the relationship between fronts and precipitation. Thank you for watching.